Hello, and welcome to the stream. Finally, second take actually. So I had some technical issues, so I am restarting this. Hopefully it will work. So I'm gonna take a couple of minutes here just to make sure that it's working in the proper platforms, and I want to see what the delay is. The truth is, I was going to stream this only on YouTube, but the coding stream bot, discovery bot, only works for Twitch. So, the last two competitions I did on Twitch. So I'm dual streaming, and I want to see how delayed it is because I want to talk to you guys, to anybody that's watching. Okay, Twitch is fine. I will explain a little bit what we're doing for those who don't know what we're doing. I just want to make sure that this is working, otherwise it doesn't matter. I will delete this again. Let's see. Seems to be there. Okay, it's there. All right, looks good. Closing everything. The music is fine. Closing everything. Okay, I don't need this. And all right, so what's going on? We are doing the CodinGame Spring Challenge 2021. It's pretty much a little game, where you have to program a player, an AI player, that is going to compete. It's going to play against other developers that are doing the same thing. And it usually is pretty cool. The competitions are very interesting. The problems are really, really cool. So I've been doing this for, I don't know, a year and a half, I believe, maybe 2 years. I love it. So this is what I'm gonna be streaming probably for the next couple of weeks until the end of the competition. It started yesterday, but like I said, I had a lot of technical difficulties, so whatever. Yesterday was all tech, all solving tech stuff, and no coding at all. I mean, I did set up the basic things, and I did that in a stream that I deleted because it wasn't really working the way I wanted. So I probably will explain the basics of what I have so far. I mean, I don't have any algorithm, by the way. The basics are in the setup that I'm using, and then we will get into actually understanding the problem and solving the problem. Like a programmer, like a developer. Hopefully, we get the same peeps that we got last time. That was pretty cool. But I don't know if they are competing this time. So, all right. So I have some music also going that you guys can hear, but I cannot hear. I'm listening to different music. DMCA music that I cannot play on a stream. So just to be clear. And yeah, ask any questions. I know there's a little bit of a delay because of the restream. But it's not bad. It's not too bad. It's just a few seconds. It's like 4 or 5 seconds. So feel free to ask any questions. Hey, hello, Elite the Myth. So feel free to ask any questions as I go. I'll try to explain as much as I can. Just from experience, from streaming previous coding game challenges, these streams are going to be super long. And they're gonna be, almost every day. That's cool. You chose your name with a generator when you were 11. Yeah, that's cool. I'm trying to pronounce your names correctly, if I can, But yeah, cool. Thanks for joining us. I just started the stream, and I was just explaining a little bit of what happened before and the technical difficulties, and now we're gonna get into the actual problem solving and programming. All right. Ooh, I'm just glad the stream is working now, because this took me pretty much a whole day to get it working. Woo! Thanks for the follow. Where am I from? Well, I was born in Peru, but I live in Seattle. So this is my home. I live in Seattle. I've been in Seattle for a long time. Funnily enough, the streamer that actually got me into these challenges and stuff is InstaFluff. I don't know if you guys know InstaFluff, but InstaFluff is also here in Seattle. So that's pretty cool. He's also doing this. We have a team. The team is actually his team. He has his name, and we are all playing as if we are the same team. That's right. He's super wholesome. Yes, he is. Yeah. So I'm competing in his team. We are all part of the same team. It's gonna be cool. So what I have so far, I mean, I have no algorithm, by the way. What I have so far is something that I learned from the previous competition, is that CodinGame wants everything in a single file, right? Which is the player file. It wants everything in a single thing, and that just sucks. When I'm programming, I'm doing this in Java, and usually every class should have its own file. It's very well organized. I mean, that's the way I code in real life. It sucked. It was the last competition. I had so many. Well, I had quite a few classes, and it was hard to navigate the file, the code. So I made a little helper that actually lets me code in different files, and then that coalesces all those files into a proper file that CodinGame likes. Into a format that CodinGame likes. So that's what I have set up. I have just set that up so that I can code in my IDE, which is IntelliJ, and I can do proper classes and do stuff like that. Just quality of life things. I haven't even looked at I look at the problem once, so I need to see it again and comprehend it, and all of this will be happening live. All right. So this is working, and the runner is here. So right now the code there is just the default code. Any reason I'm using Java and not any other language? Yeah, I kind of like Java. Other languages, I could use other languages, but I kind of like Java. There are other languages that I don't like so much. And they're okay. I mean, I program in many languages, but like I know that InstaFluff likes JavaScript. I think he's doing this in JavaScript. I don't know. I like type, a strong type language. So yeah, I use Java pretty much because that's what I use with different. For this particular thing, it doesn't matter, right? Just choose this language. But I like it because it's portable in the sense that I can code on my Mac, and it will run on my servers. So that's pretty cool. You can also run on Windows. But that's the main reason. I mean, otherwise I could do it in C# or even Swift. I like Swift a lot, but I like the portability of Java, so I'm using Java. So do you, Elite, code in any language? Are you a developer? I'm just asking. You don't have to answer. JavaScript when you were 12, and then Go. Yeah, I've done some Go. I don't love it. Go, it's okay. I don't love it. Oh, nice. You're in high school. Nice. By the way, let me know if the music is too loud or too low, okay? Because I'm not listening to that music. I'm listening to something else. So That music is just so there's no silence on the stream. All right. Okay, so I think what I should do is actually read the instructions of what the game is about. So, let's see. Okay, I understood the basic principle, which is just a grid of hexes and Node.js, yeah, JavaScript, yeah. I don't know. I use Node.js. I use that sometimes for work and stuff. JavaScript is fine. It's not that fine. I like strong type languages. TypeScript probably would be better than JavaScript. But still. Anyway, let's see. Let's understand the problem. And for that, I need some music. That's better. Okay, so there is a forest. And there's trees. We have to plant trees. That's better. Okay. Have to plant trees. And yeah, I understood the example that they gave in the video with the shadow. I just need to understand the mechanics here. Oh yeah, I saw that. So yeah, I understood that thing. I watched it once and understood the trees. You plant the trees grow up to 3, and depending on how, what level they are, 1 to 3, they cast a shadow depending on the direction of the sun. So yeah, I understood that. I just want to know like the actual inputs and what they mean. This is like super fresh. So you're actually watching me like super fresh, not knowing very little about this. There's gonna be a huge difference like in a couple of days when I have more code and things are running, and this is the very beginning. This is the seed of the tree. Okay. Okay, so right now there's only 1 day. There's gonna be more days later. Okay. The cells. I know one of the problems that are going to happen here is the calculating where the cells go when the shadows cast and all that. I'm pretty sure there's some formula I'll discover. Okay. Okay, each cell has a richness. That there's a detail I didn't get in the video. What does it mean? Low, medium, or high quality? Take actions by spending their sun points. The day ends when all players stop taking action. Yeah, sure. More information on sun points and action further down. Lesser spirit, hiding among the trees. Sun points from each tree. Okay. You gain 3 sun points per tree. Okay, so I don't think it matters the height at this point. I still don't know what the richness, the quality of the soil. What does that do? Okay. After collecting sun points, where players take simultaneously turn points for one. You can take any number of actions. The possible actions are complete life cycle. Okay, so this is harvesting. When players are asleep, the game ends. Okay. Okay, so wait is when I have nothing else to do. Okay. Completing a tree's life cycle requires 4 sun points. I see. Sun points are for actions, and then when I harvest a tree, it gives me the actual score points. This is how I win. I win with this points, with the score points. Okay. The forest starts with a nutrient value of 20. What does that mean? That's the current nutrient value. That's a bonus according to the richness of the cell. Okay. So that's the richness. The richness is just bonus points for the value. 0, 2, or 4. Okay. Okay. Got it. The nutrients value is decreased permanently by 1. Okay, so every time I harvest, I am devaluing the whole forest. Players gain an extra 1 point for every 3 sun points they have at the end of the game. Okay, so extra points also award you some extra sun points, awards you value for the game. I see. This reminds me of the previous game, the witches brewing potions, where having ingredients will also award you points, and it became very important at the end. Those remaining ingredients became very, very important to win. Yeah, the player with the most points. That's no problem. Okay, start the game with size 3 trees placed randomly. They both receive full points. Yeah, that's fine. The nutrient value cannot drop below 0. Okay, makes sense. You can check out the source code of this game, whatever. Okay, so the input, this is when it becomes important. So the input is the number of cells, which, is it gonna change in the game? I don't know, we'll see. Pretty complicated game. I think it's okay so far. So far it doesn't seem too complicated, but I'm sure it will get more complicated as time goes by. We'll see. I think the Pac-Man game was more complicated than this. That was pretty awesome. That was a pretty awesome game. Okay. The 15-minute clashes. I haven't done it. I was going to do it. Like, I was going to do other things after the last competition, but I got busy with other stuff and I never got to it. I'm probably gonna do it after this. Like, after this competition, I want to have days where I stream coding, because I also game. And I'm probably just gonna take stuff from CodinGame and do stuff like that. I have my own project. That I definitely wanna also do on a stream. I was doing before a couple of months ago, or 3 months ago. But yeah, anyway, technical difficulties. All those are plans to actually continue the coding, streams. We'll get to that. But the next 2 weeks is all this. Pretty much every day is gonna be just coding game. Fun with friends. Yeah, I know. What I wanted to do, and I did not do the last time that I did this competition, is that kind of have, I mean, there were a few people coming into the stream pretty much every day. And we had like a conversation, and it was nice. They were also competing, and it was cool. And I wanted to kind of keep us in touch so that we could do these kind of things more, right? Instead of just twice a year, we could do these kind of things and program together and kind of compete with each other. I think that would be cool to do on a stream with other people, other people, regardless if they're streaming or not. So we'll see. So, I mean, go to the Discord. Maybe we can do that. I don't know. Right. People doing a stream, but I wanted to keep going. Like after the competition, like a month from now, when this competition is in the past, I want to like keep doing stuff like this with other people, Hey, you, thanks for the follow. All right. Okay, the inputs. Let's understand the inputs. Number of cells, then number of cell lines, 8 space integers. The index, the richness, ignore for this league. Okay. So I just have the richness of all the soil. Okay. Input for 1 game turn. Let's see. The current day. Okay, I know we have 1 day, so I'm assuming the sun will not change positions in this league. The nutrient value of the whole forest. Okay, we learned that earlier. This will be reduced by 1 every time somebody harvests a tree. Okay, this is my score. Oh, my sun points, kind of like my energy and my score. Okay. The opponent sun points, opponent score. Opponent is waiting. If the opponent is asleep, otherwise 0. Okay. Number of trees for the current number of trees in the forest. Okay, all number of trees in the forest, so mine and opponents. And then for every tree, you'll tell me in which cell is it, the size, if it's 0 to 3. If it's mine, there it is. And ignore this. Number of possible actions for number of legal moves you can make this turn. Oh, this is new. The other games, they never gave you possible actions. Number of possible actions. You can output this turn. This list is provided to help you get started. Ah, okay, so I can just, okay, whatever. Make your large tree on the specified cell complete its life cycle. This removes the tree. Oh, wait, okay, I'm in the wood 2 league. Like, I'm just started, so I can do nothing. This is just to test the basics of the game. So I have to do nothing. I just have to Okay, I just have to harvest a tree much in this league. That's all I'm doing. Okay, but I don't want to waste the time here, so I'm actually gonna capture the information in a way that I may be able to use it in the future. I think that would be the best use of my time right now. Okay, so how do I want to store this? Do I care about my things or do I care about the board? I think at this point I don't know much about the future, so I'm just gonna store the board and assume and traverse the board as needed. Yeah, and then as more rules come about, I will start adding maybe other ways of storing what I need. Yeah, I think that would be the best way to go. Yeah, because right now all he wants is for me to harvest the trees. Yep. Let's do that. Q, hey my man, how are you doing? The challenge, I like it. I like it so far. I mean, I just started reading it. I watched the video yesterday, and I just started comprehending the problem today. I have a lot of technical difficulties to start the stream, so I wasted a whole day trying to solve that. But I'm set now. I'm set. So I don't know. Seems cool. I saw the video, and it seemed cool. It seemed like it might get complicated later. So we'll see. I'm excited. I'm excited. Are you competing again? Awesome, awesome. There is a little bit of a delay on the stream because I'm actually streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Rank 1000. Nice. I'll get there. I'll get there. I just started, man. I just started. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. Last time, I needed like a day, like an extra day to really hone what I needed to do. But last time I didn't take any time off. This time I took time off just for the competition. I want to make sure that I get it. That I can really spend the time programming this and not be distracted by work. Yes. Yeah, that was cool. Oh man, it's good to see you, man. It's good to see a familiar face. Like it's a familiar name. I don't see your face. Okay. You streamed a little bit last time? Oh yeah, yeah. You did. I remember you said that. Yeah. Yeah, so this time the thing is this. I've been like changing things and preparing things that I want to do on a stream and whatnot. And I've been gaming actually also. And the thing is, I moved my stream to YouTube. And then when this started, I was all set up to do it on YouTube. And then I saw that the discovery bot for CodinGame is just for Twitch. So I'm like, oh no. So I set up the re-streaming thing, so I'm streaming both at the same time. So there's a delay. It kind of sucks, but whatever. Oh, are you also in the Are you competing with InstaFluff team or are you on your own team? Oh, that's cool. That's cool. The very first one I did it by myself, but I like InstaFluff. He's a cool guy. So, I want to bring the team up. Hopefully not down. No, it won't be down. I'll bring the team up. Okay, what am I doing? It's the beginning, man. The beginning. The beginning is always so many ideas, and I don't want to overdo it. I just want to do what I need to do instead of overdo it and have to change everything. Yeah, I'll just do the board here and just go with that. Each cell, hold on, let me get back to it. Each cell, what do I care about? I care about the nutrient. I care about the richness of the soil. Okay. So what I would need to do is use what I have. I don't know if you remember that I did at the end of the competition, I did the coalescer thingy. So I could write proper Java in different things. I'm using that now. Okay, so it's gonna be the forest. Yep, it is working. It does. It was hard. It was hard. Oh yeah, you were using the ID. It blew my mind that you were doing so well with the ID, with the browser ID. Yeah. Hey, I hope you've been doing okay with all this pandemic, man. I hope that everything has been good with you and your family. Yep, that is true. And I was working from home even before the pandemic. So yeah, I was working from home for years, even before the pandemic. So it didn't change anything for me. Well, it changed that I didn't have a social life. I can't go out and see my friends, but work-wise, it changed nothing. Okay, what else do I care for this? Right now I only care about that. And then the richness, and then each cell. Well, I think I don't know what I will care in the future. So I have to do the shortest thing that I can do for this one, right? I think I'm trying to do too much right now when I don't need it. Oh well. So all I have to do really is grab my trees and harvest them. That's what I have to do for this wood too. Hey CG JBM, how goes? That's true. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I think I should do that too. Last time I also got very deep into details that later I had to rewrite anyway because of the problem, because of how the problem changed. So yeah, I should not make the same mistake, and I will just yeah, I should do that. So the only thing I care about is mine. This one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What is the command to make it grow? Or to harvest? Complete. Complete is the command. Complete. And complete what? The index is the cell index. Okay. Ugly code, ugly code. I hate ugly code, but you're right. I just need to do ugly code right now just to move forward and get the new rules. Oops. Cell index. Complete. Ooh, without printf or anything. Horrible, horrible code. Okay, so that should do something. Come on, refresh, refresh. Okay, that did something. The other part of the rules is that I get points by having the tree. Oh, okay. The one with better richness. That's what I should be doing. All right. So this has richness 1, richness 3. Yep. Okay, so I do need that. I do need that. Nah, still, it's just a simple comparison at this point. Okay, so I need to see what score is this. Oh man, my brain is going into, you should do this, you should do this, you should do the board, you should do the forest, you should restore the forest in this way. I have to fight my own brain. Can't do it. I can't do it. I need to do what my brain says I should do. Okay, I'm gonna assume that the board doesn't change size. So I have a forest and I have a cell. Not really, right? Because all I care about is the richness. Yep. All I care about is the richness. Okay, the board will not change size. Okay, good. That's good to know. Yeah. I don't need this one. I need this. Are you doing it in Python? I remember last time you did it in Python. Are you still doing it in Python? You start in Python and switch to C++? Oh, okay. Okay. Did you switch to C++ last time? Oh, I think you did. Yeah, you did. Oops. Python to is it to get going and play with ideas, but you need to use to get your search painful slow in the end. Yes. Yeah, I don't think for myself. I mean, that's fine. I do use some Python at work and whatnot. It's not my favorite. I don't find it easier to start. I'd rather start directly with the language I'm going to be using. But that's me. I mean, so many different languages and so many different brains. So. Okay, so I'm gonna store all the richness, all the nutrients there. Actually, that's not called nutrients. That's called. Oh man, let's get to instructions. Yeah. Nutrients is the global number. Yep. You're right. Just to clarify, I've been solving technical problems for the last, like solving stream stuff and all bunch of stuff on my computer for the last maybe 14 hours. So I actually was deciding maybe I should just go to sleep, wake up, and start fresh. But I just wanted to start. So right now I'm on like my probably 20th hour awake. But yeah, you're right. You're right. Thanks. I'm trying to get the right. Oops. The right name. It is richness. Richness is the name that I'm looking for. Right now, I really don't care about the nutrients on this level. Okay, so because I'm doing it pretty dumb right now, I'm just gonna say it would be size and of the cell index, and then greater than max score, and this is what I want. Okay, so that should do something again. Refreshing is refreshing. Okay, it is an improvement. Um, this is the Wood League. I should just submit this just to move up because. Oh, which one's the boss? Is this the boss? I didn't test? What do you mean? Why is it telling me I didn't test? I did test. That is weird. I did test. Okay. Okay, so while that is going, can I choose the next boss? Oh no, because I need a new rules, right? Hmm. Oh man, I wish you guys could hear the music that I'm listening to. Okay, so this first round seems like a little bit random. A little bit random. Where am I? Okay, okay. I beat the boss, so I should be moving up. I need a new rules. Oh man, feels good to finally start the competition. I was worried yesterday. Have had so many technical problems since Wednesday. Something happened. I mean, my Mac updated and my streaming stuff wasn't working. My audio stuff wasn't working. Then this thing with Discovery Bot only working on Twitch when I had moved to YouTube. So yeah, that was a problem. And then my streaming software updated and it's broken. That was such a problem. It took hours to get that working again, to get the streaming software again. %. Okay. Yes, I did fix the setups. Yeah, it's good. It works. It has a little bit more delay than I like, but I mean it's not that bad. It's just a few seconds. What is green? What are these green peeps? What does it mean? Anybody knows? Everybody's gray. I am gray, and there are some people with green numbers. got a big sound in my ear. No, YouTube also have a little bit of delay. That's because I'm streaming to both at the same time. So it's jumping. So, yeah. Well, no, the peeps meaning people. This, you see? Oh, now I'm green. Well, I guess it means I moved on. Is that what it means? Yep. Yep. We won. Yeah. Yeah. I moved. So I should be able to see the new rules. Oh, look at that. I made it. I made it. To make trees grow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, did the rules update by itself? So can I read the new rules now? Yes, I get the new rules here in green. Okay, awesome. Always good idea to just play the code with the new boss, even if it loses, just to have a baseline. Okay, now the sun is coming into play. Is it? We'll see. All right, let's read the rules. It has a size. All right. Okay. So now I can grow. Complete. I had this before. And wait. Okay, now the game doesn't end when you wait. You just don't do anything. Just collecting sun points. Becomes dormant for the rest of the day. A dormant tree cannot be subject of an action. Okay. So in a day, I can do actions on different trees, and when I run out of actions of trees to operate on, I just have to wait for the next day. Growing a size 1 to a size 2, 3 costs 3 sun points. Plus the number of size 2 trees you already own. Okay. So I should be careful to not have the same size trees to minimize, if I want to minimize the cost of growing it. Mm-hmm. Okay, you can only complete the life cycle of a size 3 tree. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. That means if I want to, just thinking a strategy, if I want to grow them all, if I have enough points to grow them all, I should start with the biggest one. I should start with the largest one, should be harvested first, then the next one may grow, and then that way the cost is minimized. The forest starts with a nutrient of 20. Many points as the current nutrient value. Yeah, this is the same. Okay. For this league, the game lasts the time it takes for the sun to circle around the board. One time. This means players have 6 days to play. Okay. So right now the sun doesn't do anything. It's just, it means I have 6 days. One extra point for every 3 sun points I have at the end of the game. Okay. We'll deal with that later when we are actually searching for different strategies. Right now it's just brute force to get the new rules. Okay, has this changed at all? Yes, this has changed. Now I get a day. Before the nutrients, I get a day. The index of the current day, let's add that. Oh, it's already there. Wait, what? Whatever. Okay. Okay. Oh, Q, if you are here, have you noticed they increased the response time? This is double than the previous competitions. For the per turn thing, it's double. It used to be 50 milliseconds, now it's 100. Seems like the same. I never had a problem with the first turn. But yeah, but this used to be 50. Now it's 100. Okay, I get it. Right now, I cannot plant though. I can just grow them, right? Right, I'm stealing wood. I'm trying to, yeah, whatever. Yeah, this is just grow. This is just stupid. Okay, it's not stupid. It's just simple. Yeah. Okay, so what I need to do. It's the morning and now things start coming into my phone and all that stuff, so. Okay, I'm gonna quiet my phone. All right, so what I want to do is this. This is what I want to do. Thank you, Timeless 4. I'll see you later. I'll be streaming all day and pretty much every day. Okay, so now I have many possibilities. I have to start deciding how do I want to do this. Okay, for this one, it's super simple because there are only, at most, there are going to be like 3 or 4 possibilities. So yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to complicate myself too much. Yeah, I'm going to do it. No, I'm complicating myself in my head. It's going to be like this. How many trees do I start with in this league? I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. I'm gonna collect as it goes. So I have, at this point, I have trees with a possible growth. That's it. And I have to decide which one is gonna give me the best bang for my buck at this point. Yeah. Yep. So really? Is it gonna be just like that? Yeah, I think so. I'm just gonna do it. This is gonna be pretty much what's the command of what's the score that is gonna give me. And so here, yeah, this is gonna be into other places when things start getting for real complicated. Sure. And I know the last time using lists bit me in the ass, and then I had to change everything to use arrays to make it faster and whatever. So I know I will have to do this, but I just want to move on from this league to get the actual rules of the game. I think the competition starts actually with bronze, right? These are just to kind of delay other people. Uh, so I can score or I can grow. That's what I can do right now. I'm gonna give it not just a score, but a value, right? Like a heuristic value of if I want to do this or not, if I want to do this move or not. So if this is 3, then the possible move is complete. Complete. I don't even care about the score right here. I'm sure I'll care later, but right now I don't care. So let me just be that. I care about the value. I'm gonna assume right now it's 5. I have something in my head, so we'll see if it plays well with this or not. Okay, so if it's not, then I need to grow it, right? So grow. Right now I'm not even considering what happens to my points or anything like that. I'm not considering that at all. I just want to see brute force, see what happens. I was gonna grow that. The score is 0. Whatever, let's leave it at that for now. And this is gonna be so the value is gonna be the size. Okay, and this is gonna be possible moves. Stream. Sort. No. Max. The value. Oh, I can just do a pretty fine integer comparator, I believe it is. And it should be just the value. Yeah, this is an optional. Do I care that it's an optional? No, because I'm gonna test before if... Yeah, I'm gonna test before. If it's empty. And if it's empty, I'm just going to wait. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah, because I didn't add anything. There you go. Okay, so that should do something. Not too smart, but it should do something. Come on, refresh, refresh. Okay. Okay. That should not happen. What is that? Oh, there's a bug in my coalescer. That's not good. Oh, there it is. There it is. There is no bug. It wasn't refreshing. Okay, it's time to set this to double speed. ×2. Okay, let's play again. Okay, let's just send that. Let's send that. That's right, we're beating the boss. Okay, so after beating this boss is when the actual competition starts. Okay, I already beat the boss, so I should be moving up, right? That's right, on to bronze. Not gonna lie, these competitions really get me excited. Like months before, I'm already thinking, oh man, I'm waiting for the competition. I love these things. Oh, I have worked with hexes before. I actually made a game a long time ago with a hex grid, and just for fun, because I do code for fun, I did also, I implemented a whole A star algorithm, like implementation, but on a hex grid. So yeah. Um, yeah, it's not that hard. I have no, I have full confidence that you have no problem with the little of the hex. Yeah, I don't think so either. I think it's maybe distance. I think it's all that is going to be needed, right? Distance. And that's not hard. That's not going to be hard. 34%. Come on. I haven't seen my dude in second place yet. It's either first or a tie. But after this, for sure, I'm gonna be separating my code, the code that reads the data from the actual logic of the game. This is just to get it going. Yeah, I think that's what I have. "44 runs, and I don't see my guy in second place." Come on, move me up. Move me up. So I don't know if Q, when you were here earlier, but I was talking about when this is over, when this competition is over. I mean, there are other things in coding game, like other little games that can be solved. I think can be solved like in a competition environment in a way, like with other people, and maybe even in other places that is not coding game. And I was thinking of, which is why I've been like actually making things to be able to stream more often, because I kind of want to create like a little community that we can do these kind of things, not necessarily a big competition, but compete against each other, like code things and compete against each other on a semi-regular basis and not just twice a year. You know, just like us finding things, like a group of us, just like finding things, other sites, other problems. Maybe we'll create our own and kind of just compete for fun, just do things for fun. I think it would be cool. So if you are interested, or if you know anyone that it would be, I don't know, let's chat. You know, let's see. I mean, if you're streaming also, that's good content, right? We can compete over time. So, I mean, I don't know. I have a Discord now. I have a Discord. If you are interested in that, it'd be cool. But if you don't have time for that, I mean, it's fine. We'll see. We'll see if I can get some people going the next 10 days. I'm number 1. Come on, move me up. Come on, make me green. Come on, come on, come on. Another thing that I want to do, and this I wanted to do since the last competition, but you know, time went by and then I got busy with other stuff. But I have everything ready now. What I want to do with this one, with this competition, for example, is to actually make a like an actual YouTube video. That's why I move everything to YouTube. Kind of explaining a little bit like my thought process in some places, like an actual edited video, right? Not live. And with examples of code and fixing some things, right? So actually, I'm sure somebody will find it useful, you know, after the competition, to look back and see how somebody else did it, right? Somebody, like if they're not watching 10, 11 days of somebody programming, they can, you know, they could watch an actual edited video of someone that actually did it, with explanations of how and why. So yeah, I have all these things that are gonna happen, and it starts with this competition. This is why am I not green? Okay, now I'm green. Okay. Okay, have the ability to plant trees by generating a seed. And the trees now can cast shadows. There we go. Okay. Cool. And here we are in Bronze League. As always, it's good to just run it to be somewhere. Okay, now it takes forever. So let's just do times 5. I always end up with times 5. How did I win without considering anything? Okay, now the real competition starts. Do a quick check. All right, the rules. New rules. Each cell has an index and up to 6 neighbors. Each neighbor is 0 to 5. Okay. The distance between two cells equals the new number of cells to go through together. Yeah, of course. Zero, now it's a seed. Richness, it has 0, it's unusable. Nothing can grow on them. Okay. The day ends when both players stop taking actions. More information on sun points. Okay. Sun and shadow. Each tree casts a shadow that affects a number of cells based on its size. On the direction the sun is currently pointing towards. Okay, so now it's important to know directions. Okay, I get that. Meaning all shadows are being cast to the right. Okay. In between each day, the sun moves to point towards the next direction. Always be equal to the current day. Yeah, okay. So it's direction 0. And then it's going direction 1, direction 2, okay. Okay, got that. Okay, so the sun moves each day. Each day, the sun moves in a different direction. They will find a shadow on a cell spooky if any of the trees casting a shadow is of equal or greater size than the tree on that cell. Wait. What? If any of the trees casting a shadow, is of equal or greater size than the tree on that cell. Hey, thank you. Yeah. Now I'm getting to the real rules. Okay, I get it now. I get it. It means that the little tree is not gonna cast a shadow on the bigger tree. That's what it means. Okay. Sun points from each tree that is not hit by a spooky shadow. Okay, I get it. I get it. The point will be given to the owner of the tree. The number of sun points harvested depends on the size of the tree. Okay, I get it. And I can see a strategy forming in my head now. After collecting sun points, both players take simultaneous turns. Yeah, that hasn't changed. Okay, seed. Seed actions, you must pay sun points equal to the number of seeds you already own in the forest. Okay. You may not onto an unusable cell or is already containing a tree. Performing this action impacts both the source tree and the planted seed. Will be dormant until the next day. Okay, okay. If both players send a seed to the same place on the same turn, neither seed is planted and the sun points are refunded. The source tree, however, still becomes dormant. Okay. Sounds fair. Sounds fair. Growing a seed into a size. Okay, whatever. Yeah, we know this. Yeah, we know that. We know that. We don't want repeated trees that cost us more. Okay, blah, blah, blah. The game lasts the time it takes for the sun to circle around the board 4 times. This means the player have 24 days to play. Okay. 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 Anything change in the input? Days that can go 0 to 23. And now I can grow. I can seed. That's the one. Seed. Launch. Okay. I didn't read about the distance. I saw that in the video, but I didn't read it here. Let me read it again. You must pay sun points equal to the number of seeds. Yeah, that's fine. You may not send a seed onto an unusable cell or a cell already containing a tree. Okay, there's no distance. There's no distance here. Yeah, in the video. Oh, the cost is incorrect? What do you mean? In what way? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I thought that was wrong because in the previous example they did it correctly, right? And in this one it's incorrect. Right, so I saw that in the video. No, the size 3 tree can plant 3 spaces away. I saw it in the video, but that doesn't say, at least in the Bronze League, it doesn't say that. I'm sure it will come in because it was in the video, but according to these rules, it doesn't say that. According to this, you can plant anywhere. Yeah. The point is that if you have repeated things, it costs you more. Yeah, I got that. That's fine. The game is slow enough that you should be able to do something with different size trees so they don't become the same thing. Do you think it's an oversight? I think it's in the probably the next league. It's probably silver. Oh yeah, I saw that. I I don't know what they give that. I don't know what they give that. If they give you all the possible actions, then you just have to evaluate the possible actions and go with the best value, the best heuristic. You think bronze are the final? It has never been like that. There has always been something different between bronze, silver, and gold. I mean, they can do it different now, but it has never been like that. But I know it's coming, so I should be aware of that. But wasn't it? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember if there was anything different in the potion game. In the Pac-Man game, for sure, there was something different. I think at some point they introduced the rock paper scissors mechanic. I don't know. But according to these rules, there is no distance. There is distance. Line of sight, right? Line of sight also came later, yes. Okay, I have several strategies forming in my head. And to do this, I now want to have the forest populated correctly. Yeah, full information with the forest so that then I can ask questions about the forest and make decisions based on that. Let me think about it. You think it will get patched? Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. The video definitely shows distance for sure. Okay, I'm trying to think now if my approach is correct. If I really want to do that, my brain is telling me to just have a forest representation with all the information and then just ask questions to the forest and then make decisions from those questions. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. Yep. Right, nothing prevents me to having other indexes to access other information faster, but I should definitely have a forest. Yeah, the forest is my data store, and I should be able to query the data store. Yeah. Hmm. And the sun direction. Let me see the input. Yeah. Hmm. Sure, I'll do it here. I just want to move this out of the way. This is a one-time thing. Ah, now I'm feeling it. Oh man. Right now I'm probably at 24 hours, 25 hours of being awake. I don't like this name. My God. So that would be on every round. I need to calm down. Yeah, but remember, it's not like I was coding 25 hours. I was fixing my stream. That's what I was doing. Fixing my computer, fixing my stream, uh, fixing the audio problems. You know, so many things that I had to fix. I wasn't actually coding anything. I literally started coding live. Probably 15 minutes before you join. The thing is, I'm not that sleepy. I'm tired. I'm not that sleepy. I'll get to somewhere, and then when I feel real tired, I'll just go sleep, and you know, I don't think I'll be able to sleep right now. I'm way too excited. I don't think I'm gonna sleep right now, even if I'm tired. But in a few hours, for sure. I at least want to have my organization good for the basic building blocks I want to have. $12.74. I am well. I haven't done anything. I'm 16.30. But yes, the race is on. Good luck to you too, my man. This is cool. Okay. Okay. If I do something minor to improve, I'll go up a lot. Yeah, I'm sure. Right now, I just want to have the basic building blocks that I want to have, so that I can make the decision maker later. But yes. Are you already in decision making mode, or are you still kind of testing the ground? A basic search, but it's slow. Okay. But you are already on the way. Yeah. That's cool. That is cool. $10 to 20 game stays before 100 milliseconds. Okay, I don't know what I did, but my gaming PC just turned on by itself. But I'm not gaming right now. I'm not gaming. I'm coding. I just have to change the code to my way of writing code. This is something I always tell people, like junior engineers, that think they can copy everything from Stack Overflow or something like that. I mean, it's great. Stack Overflow is great, but you cannot just copy paste. You kind of have to understand it and make it your own and fix stuff, because sometimes they don't, the stuff there is, I mean, it's good to give you a gist of what you have to do, but they're not checking for errors. They're not checking for anything. So you kind of have to internalize what you're reading and make it your own. Okay. Wait. This is not into play yet, right? Or are they already providing this like cheat code? Let me read the rules again. Are they providing that already? The index of the... No way. They actually do this. I think they actually thought that it was going to be too difficult for a lot of people to deal with a hex board. That they are actually providing the neighbors. They are providing the neighbors. So if you already have, like if you have a cell, the cell, let's say cell number 6, yeah, they're already providing, you know, on index 6, you have all these 6 neighbors, the index of all these neighbors. I'm sure they're in order, you know, 0, 1, 2, the same order they're using for everything. Yeah, it is useful, but it's something that you can calculate from the beginning. You know, you can calculate yourself. It doesn't have to be given to you. I don't know. This time around, I think the problem, they are giving a lot of hints that you used to have to do it yourself. You know, like they are giving at the end like possible moves. They didn't used to do that. You figured out what the moves you can do, right? Yeah, they're giving the neighbors already. Yeah. But the thing is, I thought part of the problem, part of solving this game, was to come up with that, come up a way of linking your stuff, and which is just coming up with the neighbors, right? I thought it was just going to be up to the programmer, to the developer, to figure that out, but they're just giving it away. But okay, if they're giving it to me, I'm gonna use it. Oops. Indexes. There are 6 neighbors. I suppose this way people can focus more on the AI logic. Yeah, I think so, but I think I don't know. I think it's all part of the problem. You have to solve everything. At least that's how it was before. But yes, I can see that. I can see, but still, I don't know. I like it difficult. I like it when you have to think about it, when you have to figure out the solution. For higher placement, you will still need a heavily optimized engine. Yeah. Oh yeah, you always needed that. That I'm not saying that it's not going to be like that. You always needed that. Um, but I think this time there is more helpful than in previous instances. I mean, it's fine. It's a level playing field. We are all playing with the same information, so it's all good. Okay, so this part is done. Now the loop. Okay. Now I have to do the building blocks that I wanted to do. Show. The loop, I have that. Collect my information. And do my search. So this should read actually. This is going to modify stuff. This is going to modify stuff. So this modifies stuff. This doesn't modify stuff. Yeah. Uh, kind of like that. But I want to make sure. This goes in the right place. So I have this. Okay, that's my sound points. Okay. Okay, yeah. Mine and opponent. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then I wonder if I'm gonna use the scores this time around. In none of the previous competition, the previous challenges, have I used the opponent's points. I just optimize to get the most points I can get, but not taking into consideration the opponent's points at all. Usually, using the opponent's points is only for super high level bots. Let me see something here. Okay, would that serve my purpose if I do it like that? Yeah. Yep. Yes, it will do it. It will do it, but always in the forest, so I can ask it. So the only thing that are not the forest are the scoring stuff. Yep, and the sun position is sun direction is the same as the day index. Okay. So yes, I got that. Um, so this, yeah, I'm gonna separate it. So and what it's actually gonna do here is it's data 1, 2, and then the trees. Yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be local. This is gonna be local. Gonna be local for now. And then all that information also becomes local. Now becomes part of the forest. Okay, let's get this first. I don't complicate myself. Okay. This will be in the forest, yes. The nutrients also. This is day. That's probably not gonna be used anymore. Yep, the nutrients gonna be there. Okay. Now let's keep this local for now. Gonna be sun. And my score. And then I'm gonna call this my son, my score. Right, and then score. There you go. I'm gonna save this, but I don't know if I'm gonna use that information. Okay, now I'm gonna read the trees. Now this reading of trees is information on the forest. So at this point I can hand it off to the forest. I can hand it off to store in the proper place. And I just pass the scanner. All right. You know what? Time to change my music. There we go. All right, I'm gonna update the trees with the scanner. Okay, so what I want to do because I'm going to be querying this a lot. So I'm going to have a map. Let me check the rules again. The nutrient, not the nutrients, but the soil. Can the soil, how does the soil get lowered? The forest, okay. Oh, it never does. It never does. The soil is always the same value. It never decreases in value. Yep. Okay, okay, okay. I thought that the richness of the soil could be lowered, but no, it cannot be lowered. It's always the same. Okay. Okay. Right. The richness never decreases. Is the nutrients in general of the forest. Yes. Yes. Detail. See, everything is details learning as I go, right? Okay, which means if there's a cell that was harvested, still usable, you can replant on that same cell. Which means I want to give maps here, so the map, I do have to clear the map. Yeah, have to do that. Make it public for now, and then we'll see if I actually need it. This is gonna be now. Do I? I remember last time I also wanted to use maps. I ended up not using maps and just replacing that with just a simple structure and just searching my structure every time. Okay, so mine doesn't matter. It will be there. Dormant does matter. Size. So size and dormant matter. Size and dormant matter. Just thinking about it. Do I really want to use a map? There aren't that many trees, so traversing a tree array. Then again, time has never been that much of a problem to me. It was a problem for a little bit, but I changed a few things and it was fine. And I was always under 50 milliseconds. And I don't know, unless my mind is playing tricks on me, I don't see this problem having like a huge area of search compared to the previous game. We'll see, we'll see. Do I want it? It would just be size here. It would just be size. Oh, no. Size and dormant. Yeah, I have to have it. Yep. I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna say 3. And a 3 has a... That's gonna be final actually. Size and it's dormant. This one might even be bigger. You think so? You know what? You may be right. But I mean, I am going to do. I mean, I'm immediately my mind goes to doing something similar to what I did last time. You know, like my search is not brute force. And I already kind of have an idea of how to optimize some of the movements already. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Right now, I'm just doing the building blocks, so I can actually concentrate on the AI. So CodinGame still uses Java 11, which is great, but you know, we are on 16 now. This would be a record. It wouldn't be a class. Okay, these are my trees. You're working on your C++ port. They still use C++ 17. Yeah. I mean, still, I'm not knocking them. This is a great job they do with the IDE, with the browser IDE. I'm still amazed that you did the whole last competition on that. Oh yeah, if it's working for you, I mean, working for you, you should do it. I just don't like scrolling up and down so much. But I totally believe that, you know, every developer has his own ways of doing things, and You should let them be. You should let them do stuff the way they like doing it. You should not be imposing things on anybody. You know what? I'm gonna read that and then use it. Okay, so the tree is size and is dormant. And then if it's mine, then it goes to my trees. At cell index 3. There we go. Same thing. There we go. Okay, so this should give us full information of what's going on. Oh, the day give us the sun. We have already a map of neighbors here. So after reading the trees, there is legal actions. Do we still have that? Do we still have legal actions? Where is the input? Where are the inputs? Okay, these are the rules. Okay, protocol. You have this, the days, number of possible actions. Okay, they're giving possible actions. I mean, I still, yeah, you know what? I'm thinking the same thing. I just want to skip them, right? But if they are giving you the possible actions, that's what I was thinking, that the search space is smaller because they are pretty much giving you the possible actions. Are the actions just like seed and grow, or are they like seed 13? Because it's like they're doing the search already. Then you discard all the actions. Oh, so they're giving you that. Yeah, no, I guess you're right. Yeah, but I mean they are giving you all those arguments in the possible actions. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ignore them because I do need because once I get into actual search, yeah, that will be kind of useless, right? Because it will be looking forward, and and the algorithm should know what possible actions are possible in the future. Yeah, yeah. I know I can do multiple actions per turn. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. I know that. I don't know. It just blows my mind. It's just like I don't know. It doesn't blow my mind. That's not the right phrase. It just it surprises me. It surprises me that there is um, such help, so much help. You know, there was help with the adjacent cells first, and there is help with the possible actions. Yeah. Easy for news to pick an action randomly. Yeah, I guess. Okay, well, anyway, I need to read them anyway. I'm gonna read them, or I'm gonna get errors. It was started lately. They wanted to give people with minimal coding knowledge the chance to work up a bit with heuristic instead of getting hard stuck after day one. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But I didn't see any shortage of people moving forward. I mean, the last competition we were like what, 13,000 people, 15,000 people, and I think it was like 8,000 that actually moved forward to like bronze and silver. So it's not a small amount of people. But yeah, just choosing from there, just like that, I mean, it's not gonna get you too far. We want 1,000,000 people. Okay. Yeah, but they sent an email with the stats. They sent an email with the stats, and the stats was like that. Like there were like 13 or 15,000 people in total, which I think is a lot, by the way. I think it's a lot. Um, you know, people who actually feel um, are sure enough of their skills to move forward and do something, right? Do something in public. I know plenty of developers. I have plenty of friends developers here that we used to work together. They're friends now and my coworkers now, and none of them participate. None of them participate, and I know a lot of people. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's good. Good as in a good number of people. I agree. I agree. But I mean, I agree with you. But there's all kinds of coders out there. Yeah, but there's a ton of shitty coders out there. So what you gonna do? You know, people that just get into coding for money without really liking it, or just because their friends got into it. You know, without any real passion for coding. Low participation from China and India. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't. I don't know the stats of the different regions of the world. Hmm. No, I remember being curious and looking at it, but I don't remember the specific numbers. Whatever. Let's keep the comment. Uh, I'm not Spanish. That's in. I wasn't born in Spain. I was born in Peru, South America. But yeah, I live in Seattle. I've been here for I don't know a long time. 12 years now. I don't know. In Seattle, right? I've lived in other parts of the United States. Okay, so everything else is gonna be discarded. Right. I mean, I'm American citizen now, so I'm just like I haven't. I've been here for more than 20 years, so yeah. Okay, so now all of this is irrelevant. interesting. Developer or just gamer? A StarCraft Pro. Oh wow. Um, I've been streaming gaming too. After a while, um, so I do play games all the time. I do. That's how I, after work or something, I'm tired. I just play. I'm always like playing something, right? So I decided, oh, why not? I mean, if I'm on Twitch already, I don't have to do everything programming, right? I can just also play games, especially with my friends. I have a friend that is also a streamer, so um, so yeah. So, but I know that after a while, I was doing pretty much just gaming, a lot of gaming and very little programming. But I want to change that. I wanna move back to do a lot more coding. But I still game because I still need that to relieve stress. And I really like Valorant. I've been playing Valorant a lot. I really like that game. I really like that game. Okay, so what do I want to do? Let's see. Yeah, Valorant popular. Yes, it is. It's very popular. But yeah. But I like it a lot. Like I really like it. I can't get enough of it. Sometimes I play and I just want to play like one match, and I end up playing like 4 or 5. And then when I'm like, no, I shouldn't play so much. I should, I'm have to do other stuff. And then I don't play for like 4 days. And then when I play again, I'm like, oh no, my aim is terrible again. Okay, now I'm thinking now. I'm analyzing myself. I definitely need to eat. I think this is a good place for a break. I think. I separated the reads. I have an idea of how I want to do my search. And right now I probably need to think about it. So it will be a good chance to eat, think, and see if I should take a nap. I may do that. I don't know. Not yet. Okay, I want this. I want to think of the strategy that I want to use. So for sure, this is seed, this is richness 0. This is shadow from this. I think so. I think I'll be using seekers again. I think so. As a general rule, I like that way of solving problems because it's kind of like fuzzy, right? I mean, it's good enough and it's fast. It can be fast depending on the parameters. But we'll see. Right now, I'm trying to see what do I want to give importance. I'm trying to like really simmer all the ingredients here. So definitely getting the points as fast as possible is good in general. So this, go here. Sun points. Yeah. Sun points here. Leads. Shade. Now, the richness, at least right now, the richness is like the center ones have the better richness, than the ones outside. Is that always going to be the case? Is it eventually going to be randomized? Let me replay this. I want to see what the AI is doing. Okay, 2 sun points because there are 2 plants of size 1. $27 to $28. Okay, he's doing the seeding. Okay. And then it's seeding this. And then it waits. So the next day, it still should have 2. So it will have 3 points, right? Right, 3 points. And now it's saying grow 31, which is Wait, what? I'm looking at blue. Grow 27. Grow 27. Which is this. Now, according to this, the cost should be 2. Oh no, it's 1 more plus 1 of each. Okay, yes. Yeah. So it's 2 plus... Wait, why is it 3? Cell 27, which is this. Using all of it. Okay, I need to read the cost again. So. Hey, thanks for the follow, SarW7. My alerts still scare the crap out of me. They're a little loud in my ear. Do it. Those 3 sample number. Oh, okay. The cost is here. 3 and 7. Okay. Under the seed command, it talks about the range. Under the seed command. Oh yeah. Yeah, a tree to eject a seed onto a cell within distance equal to the tree size. You're right. It's kind of hidden. That should be explained in the other explanation. But yes, it's right here. You're right. Distance equal to the tree size. Good catch. One, 3, and 7. These are the costs. 1, 3, and 7. Okay. Okay, so it makes sense. You went to 3. and it does nothing. Okay, let's see. There is a strategy to plant trees because you want to plant trees where it doesn't cast shadows to your own trees, but it does cast shadows to the opponent trees. That's the ideal situation. Also, having too many trees is not advantageous because if you have trees of the same size, then actions cost more. So you don't want that. And also, you want to harvest points as fast as possible because every time you harvest points, the forest is less valuable. Right, the more trees you have, the thing is, the more trees or the bigger size, the more income you. So it's you have to budget. You have to budget that. Having extra sun points is not necessarily a good thing. Like having too many is not necessarily a good thing. I know that they give you points at the end for having extras, but that's like the extra ingredients in the previous competition, right? You are not looking forward those extra components. If you have them, sure, and you can optimize to have the best ingredients, but you don't go for that immediately. Okay. So what I can do first is create a no. I don't want that. There are so many layers here, so many layers. So seeding is an action that I have to consider depending on how many, and it's going to be more or less valuable depending on how many trees I already have. Okay, that's one thing. Should I be writing this down? Probably. Let me collect my thoughts in code. So seed, I'm gonna call it by its name. Okay. So seed gonna be depending on what? Depending on, I just said it out loud. Depending on tree count. And when we actually, I mean, minor considerations about for actual placement is, of course, the richness. Friendly shadow and enemy shadow. These are considerations for placement. So what else? Grow. Grow. I should prioritize grow. That is gonna screw over the enemy. It's gonna screw over the opponent. So enemy shadow. Oh, that is going to screw the opponent on the next day, because nothing is gonna happen this day. Oh, no, it will happen this day. It will happen this day. Those are two different things. Yeah, I can fuck him over in this turn, you know, because I have many actions. So with the first action, I can say, okay, bam, grow my tree, and now you are in shadow. No, because you only capture the sun points at the beginning of the day. So you always have to think of how are you going to screw the opponent on the next day, not today. Yeah, it should be a given. It should be a given. I also try to grow the largest one. The largest tree. Yeah, having a large tree is better than having more smaller trees at any given moment. Unless I'm rich in sun points. We'll see. We'll see. At the end of the day, we're gonna let the computer decide, and we're just gonna tweak values. Complete. I think that completing should be a priority. Like if we can complete, we should complete. Hmm. Question mark? Prioritize over everything? We'll see. Completing doesn't... I don't care about enemy stuff. It's shadow, but... would it... I don't know. Although I'm getting a message here. Okay. Let me just think of that possibility. Does it matter? I mean, would it be advantageous at any point to have a tree that is ready to be harvested just because I want the shadow to screw over the opponent on the next day? Shadow just means that I prevent them from having points. That's it. Okay, for now I'm gonna move on with the assumption that more income. Well, yeah, but we are back to the income versus score. Well, the thing is, there are more things to consider. Then, I mean, you're right. It would be, unless you're about to grow one to a 3, then you harvest it. But also, if it's about to be obscured, if it's about to be in the shadow, then it doesn't matter, right? Well, getting the points early helps you a little bit, because every time you harvest a tree, the whole forest is less valuable by 1 point. Which may not be a lot. I don't know yet. Yes, it can. It can be blocked by the same size. The only way to not be blocked is by being larger. But you're right. Getting those points might benefit you if there is no other con in the way, right? Yeah, no, there is an example. In the example, it does show that. Yeah, here you see. On the third thing, the 2 trees are the same size, and the red tree is giving shadow to the blue tree, and they are the same size. Okay. But that you raise a good point, though. I mean, I should also take advantage of having the points if I can. Right. Having the points, when there is no, when the opponent is not going to harvest any tree, you know, doesn't do anything. This is interesting. I'm liking this problem a lot because it has some problem areas that I have considered in other projects that I've had. And I think this will exercise me in that area. Because I have other projects that I probably gonna stream way after this competition that has to do with AI. It has to do with actually neural networks. And yeah, and it has to consider some of these things. It's a mixture of neural networks and genetic algorithms. It's gonna be cool. That's for later, weeks from now, after this competition. Right, it's not super complicated, but it's deep. Yes, you're right. Right. Well, you know what? Yeah, but that's the thing, because you're talking about a neural network that feeds itself, a learning network online. You can absolutely. Hey, Stan. But you can absolutely have a neural network, like train the network offline, and then just execute the model online, and that is like really small code. Like an actual neural network is super simple. I mean, it's not super simple, but it's very simple to implement. So yeah, it is possible. It is possible. But so it is possible, but I wouldn't use. Well, I mean, the way to arrive to the model, that is, up to you. I'm a big fan of NEAT, NEAT, big fan, and that's the project that I'm working on. So an interesting thing is happening now, that now there are viewers on YouTube and viewers on Twitch, and you guys don't talk to each other. It's only to me. You can only store. No. But this is the thing. When you get to solving a neural network, that part is not complicated, and that part you don't really, the precision and all of that is not. It's not that important. Really, it's not that important. It's very important when you're training it, but when you already have the model and you're just executing on the model and it's not learning anymore, that is kind of simple. So yeah, I think it will be possible if you have all the rules. By the way, if you have all the rules, I think that it is possible to train it offline and then bring it online with minimal code. GitHub links? I don't know. Oh, you mean like on chat? I'm not sure. I'm not sure which bot is active in chat right now because I'm using this streaming thing that streams to YouTube and Twitch. So I'm not sure if if there is a bot like I think it's Nightbot maybe. If Nightbot is working right now and you post a link, it might delete everything you have ever said in your life. So I would obscure. Yes, like that. Yeah, yeah. I would obscure the link. Yeah. Coders try a multi-agent racing game. Ah, I'll have to try that. I'm gonna have to try that one. Yeah, but I think it's very possible. But you have to run the game offline though. So you have to prepare that offline with all the rules, right? And then train it there. Oh no, start from scratch what? This one? Like this problem? Stan, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I've seen the code for reference. Yeah, I used that in the previous competition, in the potion, the brewing potion competition. I used some, well, mostly the constants, the spells. I took them right out of the code. You run the game offline? I have never run the game offline. I have never done it. I always just do it here. I always just do it online. Interesting. But when you're running offline, against whom are you competing? Does the code include all the bots? Like all the bosses? I don't think so, right? Because if you include the bosses, anybody can copy the bosses and cheat. Oh, yourself. It includes the bosses? Okay. Right. The wood ones I would say is fine. Maybe even the bronze one, but I don't think you're gonna find the silver or the gold one, right? Yeah, but it's possible. It's definitely possible. I think it's possible. It just needs preparation, right? It needs preparation. You will need to have a like a harness ready for whatever game comes in to attach your stuff and make it learn. Yeah, playing against yourself. Yeah, that also would be interesting. Yeah, maybe I should try that for next time, because the other project that I'm talking about, the my project, has to do with neural networks and has to do with this specific stuff like training and then using the model without the rest. So it never learns again. It's just using the model and in very very small code, super fast small code. And I have coded that, like I have a lot of that code already. So I know that executing the code, executing a neural network, like finding the running and finding running an agent with a neural network is not hard at all. It's not hard, and it's super light on the processor. Yep. Oh, the bosses for bronze, silver, and gold are player submissions? Ah, I didn't know that. Yes, my models are all CPU because the project that I'm working on, I want this to be um how can I describe this? I want it to be easily implemented in any language. Um, yeah, that's the way of describing it. Easily implemented in any language because um, the actual training is helped by a server, so it's not running just on my computer, or my phone or whatever, but it's helped by a server. It's kind of like neural network. It's more like genetic algorithm on demand, kind of like that. Oh, that's how they choose bosses. They just go by percentage and then they choose the player that is at that level. Okay. Oh, interesting. Interesting. It makes sense. It makes sense. Interesting. You see, Q. Now you and Pimper Grimper. You guys just gave me another idea for the next competition. Like have a harness, or maybe having a harness to um, for a neural network, to learn from a neural network. But again, neat. I'm big fan of neat, and I have my own implementation and my own twist on neat. NEAT. Okay, so what was I doing? uh, oh yeah, I was writing notes as to what I need to consider for the search. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna start with this. And I guess I have to decide how do I go with the heuristics. Instead of a single heuristic, I can have more than one. Hmm. By the way, do we know when silver opens? Or is it always open right now, all the way to gold? That will give me info. Okay. Okay. It's on Monday, so okay. So it's yeah, that's good. That's good because I have just thinking right now in the time that I've been here. I have a couple of approaches that I want to try. Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right. All right. Okay, now I'm hungry. I think now I do need to maybe even take a nap. Been a while. Um, and let my head think about these couple of approaches that I have and decide on one. Yeah, I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go rest, and then I'll come back. I will be streaming pretty much every day until next Sunday. So, hopefully you guys come back. We can keep having the conversation, and you will see the improvements that I'm gonna be adding. Gonna be cool. I'll try not to do anything when I'm not on a stream. I'll try to do everything on a stream, unless unless they're like minor things. I try to do everything on a stream. So yeah, I need to eat. I need to do other stuff. I need to be human. Um, I will see you guys later. Then I will see you guys later. And yeah, thanks for keeping me company and giving me ideas. And I'll see you guys later. Bye. I'm gonna say bye for a few seconds because there's a delay.